Good morning, everyone. Let's take a couple deep breaths as we center ourselves. Let's go ahead and expand our solar plexus energy. Make it as big as you know directions. Now make it 6 feet bigger than you know directions. Good job. How's your beautiful body doing today? Go ahead and ask your body how it's doing. And ask your body what contribution can you be to it? What does it need from you today? Good job. Make sure you infuse your bubble with whatever energies your body needs. And as you know, you're the master of energies. All you have to do is call in that energy, and whatever energy is around you is going to turn into the energy you're requesting. I still got to do my day exercises. I'm asking for some energetic energies, so I can do my exercises for a day. With a change of time, my body's usually lethargic. Although it was 1 more hour we got to sleep last night, we went to sleep an hour late. And this having to change time like that kind of messes with your biological rhythm. So right now, this morning I just said, no, not today. We'll do it later. And I gotta do it later, but now I need that energy to push me to do it. So I'm asking the energies to do that for me. What are you asking the energies about for? So, and what are people needing out there? So as you ask the energies and the energies are coming to your body, I want you now to focus outwards. What do people's bodies need that they're not getting? And now just see them receiving what they need. But what you're doing is giving them the offering, the possibility of receiving it. It's their choice whether they do it or not. And you're just neutral. They do it, great. They don't do it, great. It's like you're coming with a platter of energies, offering them the energies. And it's okay with you whether they take it or not. Doesn't change your day. Because everybody's an energy being, whether they're awake, aware, or not. Everybody, their subconscious is the one that is in charge of receiving or giving energy. Some people are allowed to wake up. Some others are not. But it's a path that they're on. And if that's what their path is about, you gotta let them be. No need to figure out why anybody does anything at all, because that is their path. You cannot shove someone into what you want them to do. You cannot fix them. You cannot fix their problems. Because if you do it, you're robbing them the opportunity to learn whatever they wanted to learn from that problem, from that scenario. And they're going to have to recreate the same thing in order for them to fix it themselves. So always focus on you when you are working to better something. Like, for example, if you go to a hotel, you can energetically clean the room that you're in and the halls that you walk. The halls is community property, right? Everybody walks them. But you have to walk those halls to get to your room. So you can clean them energetically and you clean your room, and that's for you. The others benefit from walking those clean halls. But if you were to clean their room, then you're intruding into their personal path. And you just got to let them be. They have to learn to do that. Good job. And you're not leaving them behind, by the way. What you're doing right now, as you continue with your path, as you continue with what you set to do, you're creating the templates, the blueprints, the maps for them to follow if they choose. But it's always a choice. Always a choice. You're showing the way by example. You are talking, you're walking your talk. You're eating your own chow, as they say. And that is the best and the only thing you can do for them. Eventually, they will notice and they might ask you questions about it. If they ask you questions, you show them. If they don't ask questions, they're not ready to hear it. Because everybody is capable. The only thing is at their time. Sometimes you find people who are more advanced than you. Sometimes you find people who are waiting for someone or something to show them, to wake them up. That is sometimes what's called the permission slip. Perhaps you're not their permission slip at this time. When you meet someone who vibes with you, maybe they are your permission slip. We're all leading each other at one time or another. One times you're their permission slip, another times they are your permission slip. It's not that anybody's better than anyone. We're all the same. At times, we just lead, and at times we follow. And don't forget that there is such thing as divine timing, divine order. And it has to do with with your journey, with what you're allowed to do and not. At times it does feel lonely, does it not? And it's okay. That's why you have to be really, really, really comfortable with you. And you have to be compassionate. You have to be understanding. You have to be loving to you. Because there's going to be times in which you probably already felt it. You were the only one there. Everybody else was not on the same page. You might want to ask yourself, if you were to meet you, would you want to be your best friend? And if the answer is no, you might want to work on that. Like we talked about last week, this path is not for the meek. This path was a one-way ticket. But we did such a good job that we get a chance to go home sometime in the future. And for that, congratulations. And thank you. Thank you for being you and being the catalyst of change that you be. I know we're all running on fumes or on empty right now. Just hang on a little bit longer, please. Just a little bit longer. Things are going to flip, and when they flip, it's going to be real fast. Really, really, really fast. It's going to be, I want to say overwhelming, but I don't want to use the word overwhelming. But if you can find a word like overwhelming, the changes are going to be that fast. It's going to be all good changes. And we're going to have fun rebuilding. We're already having fun rebuilding, are we not? If we were not having fun, time will be so slow, but now time's going real fast. Remember? Time flies when you're having fun. That's right. And with that, let's take a couple deep breaths as we come back to the present. And when you're ready, rub your hands together, rub your face, and open your eyes.